Good morning. Time now is 1:36 Saturday morning. I'm just leaving Cambridge Services, heading off to Felixstowe. yeah, you heard me right, Felixstowe, because that wasn't in the plan last night. I'll tell you how that came about in a minute. Let's get out of here first.
Turn left, then bear left.
Bears. I see no bears. I've got to go left here. Otherwise they're getting up. Oh, my eye went all blurry. No. Eye malfunction. Right eye malfunction. That's where you park when you run out of time and you're desperate. That is mobbed at night. All round here, all stacked up. It's a new services, but it's nowhere near big enough. It's just incredible.
After 300 feet, bear left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Bear left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Here we go. So, how come you're going to Felixstowe, I hear you all ask? Well, this is how it happened.
Take the exit, then bear left.
I pulled in here, as you saw last night, and I parked up. I went and paid, and I went and got something to eat, and I signed off, and all the rest of it, all the bits and pieces that you do. And then come back to the truck, just chilling. And
after 900 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Phone goes. My planner. Oh, you've parked up? Oh, yeah, I have. We've got a bit of a problem.
And take the third exit.
What's that? I've got a bit of a problem, or you've got a bit of a problem, or we've got a bit of a problem. He said, no. It's us, we've got a bit of a problem. And I went, right, okay then. So, this sounds like you need my help. And he went, yeah. I said, right. Can you do us a favour? Well, it depends what it is, doesn't it? If it's going to Timbuktu and back, then the answer's going to be no.
Feet,
but
go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A14.
Run it by me and I'll see if I can do it or not.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, Huntingdon Road.
So, he said, would you be able to get to Felixstowe? I said, well, not today. Pulled my card. He went, oh. I said, what do you think? I said, I've done 13 hours. And I started it 2:30 this morning, so you know, it's now 3:15. No, of course I pulled my car. This as well. The problem we have is that 2 people have gone on holiday and they've taken their keys with them. I said, what about the spares? And he says, those were the spares. Yeah, and he said, no, those. He said they've taken their keys with them. I said, okay, what about the spares? And he said, well, they're in Felixstowe. I went,
Follow
yeah,
A14
I knew exactly what was going to
towards
come
Cambridge
next.
for 3.5 miles.
She says, I don't suppose you could swing by Felixstowe and pick him up, could you? And I went, okay. It just means I'm later back, a little bit later back. I just started, I just started earlier today, that's all. I wasn't going to start this early. So I've started earlier, I've got a later VBS. But it does mean I'm going to earn a very good wage, and they owe me a massive favour, so they're in my pocket again now. Well, they have been for the last, I'm owed about 3 or 4 different favours. On the right road, yeah, it's down the A14, all the way to Felixstowe. Do not deviate. And yeah, that's go to Felixstowe, pick up 2 sets of truck keys, and then go to London Gateway, get the box off on the key, and then head down to Southampton with an empty skelly, ready to pick up on the docks at 5 o'clock Monday morning, to go all about the Teesport to a place I've been before, so I know where to go. Easy, easy, easy. I've got to be back Tuesday night because the truck's in for service. Yeah. So I'm due into Felixstowe about 3:15 now.
After 1.8 miles, take the exit 31A14 towards Felixstowe.
I do deviate off, this goes to the A14 here now. Yeah, it's 7 degrees.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 31A14 towards Felixstowe.
I'll go on to the M11 if I stay on that other road there. So now we're off to Felixstowe. I will speak to you a bit later on, probably when it's a bit lighter and you can see what's going on.
After half a mile, take the exit 31A14 towards Felixstowe.
I'll do that. I'll speak to you later. Disco truck! Life is a dance floor, oh yeah! Hello, just coming into Felixstowe, time now 03:08. Bang on time, I think I said 15:15. Just got to check to make sure that the route down to London Gateway is clear. Pick these keys up.
After half a mile, take the exit 61 towards Storgate 2, then bear right.
Bears! Always bears in Felixstowe. Must be the sea air.
Take the exit 61, then bear right.
Check for them there bears.
left.
I noticed with these crone trailers, they're a
After
bit...
600 feet, turn left towards Stock Gate 2, then go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit, Fagbury Road.
The brakes
Turn
were a bit
left,
snatchy.
then go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
When you've got no weight on it. I mean, later on when I've got no box on it, it'll be snatching all over the place. Anyway, I'm more or less here. I'll speak to you all later on.
After a
Hello! It's going over the Orwell Bridge. Dawn is breaking. Lovely crack of dawn. 3:36. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to get down to London Gateway just before 5 o'clock now. So just taking it nice and steady. No drama llamas. Yeah, we're looking good at the moment. Hoping by the time I get off the docks, I'm still in a 40 here. Where's it gone? Finished yet? Good to go. Once we get off the docks, that the A12 will be reopened because it is closed, which will cause me well, it won't. I'll just be a bit of a pain in the arse.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit A12 towards Colchester.
So the plan will be get down to Gateway, get this box off. By then I will have done 3 hours. Now what I will do is probably take a break there. At Gateway in the yard if I can get parked in there.
After half a mile, take the exit A12 towards Colchester.
Head on back down the road.
Left on the roundabout and take the first exit. Take the exit, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
And by that time the A12 will be open and I'll get a clear run through. There's a method in my madness. This one? Yeah, A12. I was going mad then for a minute.
After a quarter of a mile, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A12, towards Colchester. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Any time today, please. Here we go. Right, I'm gonna go back to discoing. Just listening to a bit of Buzz Skaggs. Low down. Just cool song.
Follow A12
Those that know, know.
towards London for 18 miles.
Speak to you all later. Let's go. Ticked. Empty box off. So I'm running empty now, running empty skelly. And we're heading now for Clackett Lane services. So I can get a 45, I've got an hour and a quarter. And I should get there just over about 45 minutes. Fun and games with the security boys. So come in. I ended up with some alcohol-free Heineken, and I thought, you know, I'll try it. It's nice to have a cold beer after work sometimes. So I thought I'll have a 0%. So it's non-alcoholic. So I get searched here and they go, you got alcohol? I says, no, it's non-alcoholic. He said, it's alcohol, lager beer. I said, no mate, I said, it's 0%. Do you want me to check? I said, yeah, if you want to, fill your boots like. And he said, it's lager. I said, no, it's alcohol free. It's 0%. It's no different than drinking bloody Ribena. There is not one bit of alcohol in there. I could drink 20 of those and still get in the truck and drive. There's nothing there. It's 0.0%. Nothing. She says, yeah, but I didn't know that. I don't know that. How am I supposed to know that? Well, because it says on the tin. Yeah, but I don't know that. I don't drink. I says, whether you drink or whether you drink or whether you don't drink is immaterial, mate. You should know the rules. How? Well, because you should. And his mate goes, and I've called his mate over. I said, right, 0%. He wants to confiscate it because it's because it's lager. He said, is it 0%? I went, yes, it's 0.0. There's nothing there. It's no different than drinking Ribena. So I said that again. And he goes, no, 0% then. And the bloke's like looking at me like the other bloke. He's like, but it's lager. It's called, yes, it's Heineken, but it's 0. Which bit of this aren't you getting? And the other bloke goes, no, it's 0%, it's absolutely fine. And he was like, oh, didn't know that. Thanks for pointing it out. I thought, Christ alive. If you don't know that, and you're the man on the gate, what else don't you know? Unbelievable. So anyway, not entirely sure who that was. It seemed to know me. Let's see if I can get out without any problems. Go for this one. Nice and slow. Because they like to make it a challenge. Some people fail. As you can tell by the gouges out of the concrete in various different places. There's lots of gouges. Container yard. Don't think Solent Stevedores work on the Saturday. I'm not sure that Pentalvers are working either. I think they're shut as well. Let's see if they dig me about. So far so good. No, good to go. Alright, Clacket Lane, here we come. Take a 45. So I'm not going to get down to Southampton in an hour and 10 minutes. So it's about 32, nothing coming. Still 20 mile an hour limit through here.
After 600 feet, bear left, high road. Bear left.
Bears? Oh, I see no bears. I see no llamas. Okay. 40 mile an hour limit. We're there. Nearly. I'll speak to you all as I pull into Clacket, no doubt. You can cut that out for a start.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, a 1014, the Manway.
I'll speak to you all later on. Hello. So we're just about to get on to the... Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Just about to get on the M25 and then go over to Dartford Crossing. But I thought I'd just have a little recap on what we've actually done this week. It's been steady, but it's been a fairly easy week. So we started on Monday and we went up to Lichfield.
After half a mile, take the exit crossing, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
So out to Lichfield, drop and swap.
Take the exit, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Yep. And then we headed over to Felixstowe where we overnighted. And then the next morning, picked the box up out the yard. Oh, see, it snatches. We're really gentle with the brakes.
After 900 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit towards Dartford toll crossing, then keep right.
These lights going to change.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then keep right.
Straight around. Nothing around me. So then we went to pick the box up out of Felixstowe. We went up to Haverhill.
After 900 feet, keep right.
And then down the gateway and up to Basildon. Tipped in Basildon, back to Gateway. And the next day we went to Romford. And at Romford,
A282 for 11 miles.
back to Gateway. And then we went up to Chedborough, which is not just north of Haverhill. So back up round that way again. And then back to Gateway. Then we went, Thursday we went down to Sandwich, or Newport Pagnell, if you'd watched the video. So we went down to Sandwich, and brakes are vicious. And we got back from there and called it a day. We had quite an easy day that day, but we were up early Friday morning because we ended up having to go to Peterborough and then over to Whittlesey, trailer swap, and then back to Peterborough, tip again, and then I headed back and I only got as far as Cambridge Services where we overnighted, and then changed of plan again. We then went to Felixstowe to collect some truck keys, down the London Gateway, get the box off. And now I'm running down to Southampton to park up. So that was my week. There's a big boat coming in. Big car transporter. Don't know if it's a ferry or a car transporter. We're up high. Tide's out, not out, just out. Why are you starting to beep? Let's unplug you. over a lane in a minute. What are they doing there? Move over now. We're off to Clackett Lane now to get a well-earned break. Time now is 10 to 6. I haven't really had a break yet. So I'll take a 45 here. Something to eat. Get my head down for half an hour and go and get something to eat and then crack on, get home. So I'll speak to you a little later on. Hello. Time now is, I don't know, 4 minutes past 7. I had to stop for 45 because I was running out of time. Wouldn't have made it back in one hit. I pulled into Clackett Lane. I forgot the one at Greg's here.
Follow Clackett Lane service area towards Raggett for 24 miles.
See, this is where you have to give way to vehicles on the left, but as a truck driver, you can't see bugger all unless I go like that, and then I've got to take my seatbelt off to make sure there's nothing coming. Ridiculous. I should make the other. Oh my, well, look at the holes. For fuck's sake. Right, next stop, back to base. Yeah, so I had to put up with a manky McDonald's breakfast, which is pretty shite. I was hungry. The only redeeming feature is that they do a good hot chocolate. Now I've got sticky fingers. Why are they only doing 48? Come on, my sons. Trying to be getting back down to the yard about 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted to be home for 9 o'clock, so I'm an hour late, but sun's trying to come through. Quick skirt around the M25 around the bottom here, down the M3. So that should be a nice 9 hour on the overtime rate today. Plus you get paid a standing charge for working a weekend. apart from having to get up at stupid o'clock. I did have half hour's kip there. I was out like a light. So I'm feeling a bit more refreshed now. All it takes is just to get half hour in, solid half hour. Nice hot chocolate. I need to move over a lane. Let's go now. See, the thing with this job is you never know what's going to happen, you know? You never know from day to day, and even what starts out in the beginning of the day don't even sometimes pan out to what happens at the end. There's so many different changes. Beef in there. Beaver Castle, pop in there. Chocolate is bloody good. So I don't think we've got too much planned today. We've got the Tyler in at the moment. He's doing the hallway and the downstairs loop. We had a slight. We couldn't work out where the leak was. When we kept thinking, oh, it's disappeared, and then it came back, then it disappeared, then it came back. And it was the faintest of leaks from the back of the toilet. Eventually we had like oak flooring in the downstairs loop, and it just started to lift. All of a sudden it just bowed. So we called the plumber out and they said, yeah, we've got a leak. Okay. He says, we'll turn it all off and then we'll let it. And the gorgeous curious said, well, I want to get the floor retiled anyway. I said, yeah, we'll get that. I ain't got time to do it. We need to get somebody in. So we went to the tilers and they recommend. And we got this old lad in, he's semi-retired, and he said, yeah, I'll come out and do that for you. It's a nice little job. I'll do that. It might take me 3 or 4 days, but set price. Set price. So, you know, he's agreed it and he's been there. It's cheap as anything. He hadn't cost us a lot of money at all. It's really cheap. And he's been there since Monday, Tuesday, and he's back again today. And he's retired. He's an old boy, but he's retired, and he just does it just to get him out of the house. Yeah, so I don't mind. But apparently he's doing a really good job. He had to take the floor up. He removed the toilet, removed the sink unit. He's a plumber as well, so he's done all of that. He's replacing the toilet with the new pipes, putting the new sink in, retiling the floor. Had to lift the floor up, and then underneath there was about 2 or 3 different layers of like vinyl flooring, lino type stuff that people just the previous owners had just laid on top of. So he's, you know, put some board down, glued it down, and then done a proper job, done a better job than I have done. And he's yeah, cracking. So I'm looking forward to seeing the tiles down there. There's a flash horse box over there. So that should be done by Monday, Tuesday. Should be nice. Get downstairs loo back, which I'm the only one who uses it, so it's really nice. It was my own personal toilet. I don't know about it in your house. Every time I go in the bathroom, no loo roll. Every time, especially when the kids are back, no loo roll. So just, you know, it's all under the stairs. Take a couple of rolls out of you. No, you leave it with one sheet on the roll, and then walk away. No. I'll go in there. Oh, I better go down and get some toilet roll. Then. It's only me that replaces the toilet roll. Snotty this morning. Chocolate is really nice. So get back, fuel up, park up, fuck off. Get ready to do it all again on Monday. Joy. I've got a reunion at the end of the month, bank holiday weekend. Going out to Birmingham. Old 2 Squadron 21-6. I'd like to say the infamous 2 Squadron 21-6. I think I've mentioned before, it was just a crazy place to be. I got there as a young sprog. I was 17 and a half, and it was like nothing on earth. Now I know a lot of postings can be like nothing on earth, a lot of first postings, but this truly was. I had nothing to compare it to, but the last reunion I did. I was talking to a couple of lads that had done well, one had done 27 years, and another one had done 22. I knew back then, you know. they'd gone all up through the ranks and had successful careers in the army, and now retired and, you know, doing different things, working and doing different things. And I said to them, I said, we were talking about the squadron and everything, and I said, why was 2 Squadron, why do you think 2 Squadron was as good? And he said, well, I think it was the work hard, play hard attitude. And my God, did they play hard, and did they work hard? Well, they didn't really work that hard, but play hard, over the top. And it was just full of crazies. And one of the lads pointed out, he said, I did 27 years. I got posted all over the place, in various different countries, throughout my 27 years. My best posting, where I had the most fun, I made the most friends, and I had the best time, and got involved in some of the maddest hijinks that he's ever been involved with in his entire life, was 2 Squadron 21-6 at that particular time. And I was there between 85 and late 87, so 2 years. And it was absolutely mental. I could tell stories that you just would not believe. So it's no point in me telling them. I've told a few I can't. But it was just, there was almost like, I can't even begin to describe it, it's difficult. Yeah, so many good times, so many good friends. We all more or less keep in touch, and that's why we put a particular 2 Squadron 21-6 reunion together. That's why they did it, and well attended. And it's gone on nearly every year, every other year now, where they have little meetups, 2 Squadron meetups, because it was just such a. I never encountered anything like it. The rest of my time, I did 7 years, never encountered it. And the vast majority of people that did 12 or 18 or 20 years say exactly the same. There was nothing to compare to that, 2-3 year period. It was just mental. The whole squadron was always in trouble. We were as one. It was almost like the Dirty Dozen on steroids. It was just, and if you think about the Dirty Dozen, where it was all misfits, the first thing I got asked when I got to the regiment down in Fildenworth, I flew into the Fildenworth, and the regimental headquarters there. So that's where I was told to report. So that's where I went. And they said, I got there, I was 17 and a half, and the bloke behind the counter turned around at me and said, "You're going to 2 Squadron." I said, "Right. Where's that?" He said, "That's in Osnabrück." I went, "Oh, okay." No, he goes, "What have you done wrong?" I said, "What do you mean? What have I done wrong?" He says, "You'll find out when you get there. It's only bad boys go there." And it was, I was like, oh fucking hell, that put the fear of God into me. He said it's scary out there, it's not for the faint hearted. And you're right, it wasn't. It was almost like the squadron had its own rules, and that went from top down, ROC, God. Major Maloney, Fat Pat Maloney. He continuously had a cigar on the go. Couldn't run to save his life. Even I could beat him in a run. That was, When we come back off exercise, when you come back off exercise, sometimes, OC troops and OC squadrons, and the colonel would sometimes have a little gathering and get people together and go, I've put a crate of beer behind the bar for you, so it's like half a pint each. No, not Fat Pat. We come back off a dry exercise, so-called dry exercise. They weren't really dry exercises at all. We come back in after being out, and on one infamous occasion, there was a free bar, and you got strippers in. I say these things and people go, no, seriously, they did. He did. He paid for strippers to come on the camp, put a show on. Outrageous. You couldn't get away with that shit today. Well, we didn't. In the end, we didn't get away with it then, to be honest with you. The whole squadron got disbanded. Well, the squadron didn't get disbanded. It got caught into the regiment, and everyone that was in the squadron got posted to four corners of the universe to split everyone up. We go down a regiment and we cause absolute chaos and anarchy. It was just chaos. It was really good fun though. I mean, really good fun. Oh, don't need to be in that day. Let's go back again. And I made lifelong friends. And as a result, we've got a reunion coming up end of the month. And one of the lads, he's flying in from Australia, which says it all really, just for the weekend. Flying in from Australia. It was like the Dirty Dozen, but it was a squadron full of blokes. It was quite a small squadron though, so it wasn't it was probably no more than about 150 blokes. There was 3 troops of around 30 odd blokes, 2 smaller troops, the helicopter troops, I and J troop. They were probably 15, 20 in the troop, if that. They were a lot smaller. Yeah, it was just wherever we went, it involved alcohol and debauchery. It was just. And it was just full of characters. Absolutely full of characters. It also seemed to be the place that you got sent after you'd done a bit of time at Colchester Prison, which is the army prison. If you're in the signals and ended up with some serious misdemeanours, you went and did your time at Colchester Prison and got posted to the 2 squadron. We had 2 lads. And one of the lads was in Nick for stealing a fire engine. Stealing a fire engine. He stole it from Darlington. I'm not sure what he got done for. Might have been assault or something like that. I think it was. It's hard lads. Some of the lads in there were seriously hard boys. There was a battalion of Irish Rangers. A bearing in mind Alstonbrook was a garrison town. It was a bit like Colchester or Aldershot. There was, there was another signals unit, Alstonbrook, but there was REME, there was RCT, there was Battalion of Irish Rangers Infantry. They were pretty hardcore boys, But and you all had your own pubs down the Old Stack that you'd go drinking in. And bearing in mind, there's a whole battalion. What's that? 500 blokes, 500-600 blokes. There was only 3 or 4 pubs in the Old Stack. There was 120 of us, and that included married personnel as well. But when we went out on the town, which was not every Saturday night, every Friday, Saturday night, we controlled the pubs. We had more pubs nailed down than the Irish Rangers. They didn't come. They every now and again they'd come looking for trouble. They always came off worse. I know there was a nightclub in town down by the train station, and it was always like a mixed bag in there. And one night there was a fight in there. And, when they get out, we made our exit. There was still a bit of fighting going on out there. Some of the lads just like fighting for the hell of it. And they were still out, and they backed a 4-ton truck up to it was all full of squaddies. And they backed a 4-ton truck up in there. Military police. And then they they let the Alsatians in just to try and finish, just to calm everyone down at the end. Yeah, well, that didn't work too well. I remember one bloke, he ended up biting the dog's ear. He was wrestling with this Alsatian and bit half his ear off, I think it was. Yeah, he got done for that. But that's the sort of blokes they were, It was just some people, that's disgraceful. No, it's not. Disgraceful behaviour. No, it's not. That's being hard as nails. And when push comes to the shove, I'd rather have someone that's a bit hard as nails and a bit handy next to me than someone that's a bit of a wet fart. You know what I mean?
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 10A3 towards Portsmouth.
Yeah, he bit the dog's ear. Left him on there, So anyway, we got a reunion. Last time we did the first reunion we did. One of the this guy called Popper. He was always in trouble. He's like his middle name's Trouble. He didn't turn up till quite late. We had work there Friday and Saturday night in Nottingham. And he got there Friday night and he disappeared off about 10 o'clock-ish. Didn't see him again. And we were all supposed to meet up for lunch. Everyone was there apart from Bopper. No, I didn't see him at all. He must just, getting old, isn't he?
Take the exit 10A3 towards Portsmouth. Then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Oh, I don't want to go down the A3. Why was it telling me to go down the A3?
Take the exit 10, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
It's telling me the A3. Let's go down the A3. Trouble up ahead.
After a quarter of a mile, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit towards Portsmouth.
Why is that beeping?
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Oh yeah, Bopper. Yeah, so he turned up quite late on a Saturday night. Where have you been? He said, I've only just I've only just got out of the police station. What do you mean you stay at the police station? He says, yeah, I got arrested Friday night. I left here every summer of the week. There was a bit of a... He said, I saw some carrying on going on in the car park, so I went over, intervened, and I ended up getting arrested. What for? He said, well, I tried to sort it out. I ended up coming off worse. He waded in. He was the one who got nabbed. I think he's too pissed to run, too pissed and too old. So yeah, he spent, then he got a bit abusive apparently, he said, to the coppers because he was trying to help and they wouldn't believe him. So he got arrested. Oh, what's beeping? Shut up. Let's unplug you. What are we doing with it? Well, I haven't made much progress here. Cut a few trees down, put a lot of cones out, and run some orange pipe along the side of the road. So, not down the M3 because obviously there's a problem up there, I don't know what. Oh. I quite like this road anyway. Nice to drive back. Little silver Skoda, come on. What are you doing, about 40 mile an hour? Dawdling along in the middle lane. Still in the middle lane, totally oblivious. Oh, he suddenly decided and woke up he's going to put his foot down now. I gave him the universal hand signal, up and down motion with your fist clenched in a circular position. Right, so I reckon that'll be about it. There's always a little surprise somewhere along the line. There's me thinking, oh, I'd go down the M3, no problem at all. Nice easy run down. No, scenic route along the A3, down into Portsmouth and along the M27. To be honest, it's 6.5 dozen. There ain't a lot in it. It really does depend on the traffic, which is quicker. So clearly, this way's quicker today. I don't mind. Right, I shall speak to you all later on. Hello. It's almost like we're in the Alps around here. It's lovely. We even got a tunnel, look. All the mountains around here, look, they're all shrouded in mist. You can't see the snow. The Devil's Punch Bowl A333. It'd be better if it was the A666, wouldn't it? Hindhead Tunnel. on a bit, doesn't it? We're in Italy now. Yeah. Slowing down to 49 mile an hour. Speeding back up again. All the trees are out now, aren't they? Leafed up. Group 1, have they changed their name again? I don't remember being called Group 1. Turned off that lad, that's good. Cyclist. This busy road, all the roads you could cycle on, and he comes down here. Loop. Right, I shall speak to you all later on. Disco truck still going. 8:52, we've been going since 1:15. I've been singing my heart out. I'm knackered. Ferrari, D Ridge, Dave. Daryl, Damien, Dorothy. Who says it's a bloke? Deirdre, Doris. Or he could be called Dridge. Anyway, we're nearly done. I'm disco now. Sun's shining down here. So I'm just about to go down the 271. I've got another 15 minutes. So it should be just after 9 o'clock. Fuel up, get out. Anyway, thank you very much for another wonderful week. Thank you all for sticking with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Let's try and get some of you that don't normally comment to comment. Not that I'm bored with the same old, but you know, give the others a chance. Oh no, you don't stop commenting. Don't stop. Oh, go on. What are you doing here? Accelerate or no? You just sit there then. That's it. Because I can't go to me right because there's somebody in a caravan. Stupid cat. All you have to do is accelerate. Right. I think that is it now. I've turned sat-nav off. I think it's safe to say I know where I'm going. Oh, a bit of traffic though. Here we go. Don't tell me there's a boat in. Oh mate, he's back off his Norwegian cruise. I think it's tomorrow they're back. They land. Brakes jagging on. Right, I shall speak to you all bright and early, no doubt, Monday morning. Have a fabulous weekend, what's left of it, and I'll speak to you soon.